Welcome back to the show. Multiple technical analysts are forecasting a 4,250% surge for XRP price. But here's the fun part. XRP has had over tens of thousands of percent surges in its past. Will we see it this time around? They think so, and we got some information that may suggest it is coming. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $3.5 trillion market cap for crypto. The market is off 0.2% in the last 24. Bitcoin, 96,300 plus. Ethereum, 3,300 plus. Tether, number 3 spot at $139 billion market cap. But hang tight, everybody. In 3 days, the EU is going to delist Tether as a non-compliant stablecoin. Number 4 spot's XRP at 219, and it's up 0.8 on the 24, 1.3 up on the 7-day. Range of price very quickly between $2.12 and $2.23. Yes, I did buy the dip yesterday. And so did our youngest. Very proud of her. Great job. Glad you did that. Yeah, that is building the discipline of a disciplined investor. Is to dollar cost average and buy the dip. Not giving financial advice, just sharing what our family is doing. So this is important, and I'm glad we were able to take advantage of the dip yesterday. Right here, the U.S. Congress is expected to prioritize crypto legislation in 2025, focusing on key issues like stablecoins and FIT21 Act. Now, we talked about this yesterday. Now, listen, this is an opportunity. What happens to this market and these assets out here with utility once these things are passed? And again, they call the stablecoin legislation low-hanging fruit because they believe there's so much partisan support on every side of the aisle here that it'll be very easy to get stablecoin legislation done. So imagine what happens to the market when it does. And this is why I tell you, if you haven't gotten your ticket for XRP Las Vegas, please do.
Hello, Las Vegas! You guys having fun?
XRP Las Vegas 2025, May 30th and 31st at the MGM Grand. Early bird discount tickets are closing soon. You want to lock in. 2025 is looking like a big year for XRP. Celebrate the journey with the XRP family in Las Vegas, May 30th and 31st. 2 great days exploring the evolution of finance and Web3. Discounts closing soon. Get your tickets now.
No doubt about it. Early bird pricing is limited. Go get those tickets. And I know a lot of you got some great Christmas gifts with tickets for XRP Las Vegas because the sales were off the charts over Christmas. Congratulations to all of you that were given a gift, and congratulations to your spouse that knows exactly what you wanted for Christmas. And look at this, Tether. USD Tether, as we mentioned in the opener, we've been following this for a couple years at least now, hasn't been minted in anything in 2 weeks, which is unlike Tether. Nobody knows why. It says tomorrow it will be delisted, which is just a few days early. It's actually 3 days on December 30th. It will be delisted and banned from all European exchanges for refusing to comply with regulatory requirements, and it's considered a non-compliant stablecoin. It has been the key to pumping Bitcoin. I have said, is it a time bomb about to explode? And I say, I don't know what to expect, but if they are going to do in the U.S. what they've done in European Union for 27 nations, then I would expect some negative fallout with Tether and possibly any tokens like Bitcoin that receive a lot of upside from it. Now, with that being said, I'd also watch very closely to see if that is a huge impact in the EU. By the way, I did look it up and ask Grok how much of Tether's market cap for USDT comes from users in the EU. It does not have a direct detailed number available through web results. However, there's mention of Tether's USDT being delisted on crypto exchange OKUX for EU users. We know that is expanded to all of the exchanges in the European Union, not just OKX. Coinbase, every one of them. All the EU clients, the USD Tether is coming down in just 3 days from now. So we have to watch going into the new year what effect this has on Tether. And then if there is a negative effect and there's a lot of money leaving that market cap, where does it go? Does it go to the real USD and USDC? Where does it all go? We need to keep an eye on it, and we will. Trust me, I think it is a big reason why we saw the approval for Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, because I believe, especially with Bitcoin, that they opened up this new liquidity source, this new hose of liquidity from ETFs, and the retail investor and the high-end client retail investor in the BlackRock world, Fidelity world, and everywhere that they're offering ETFs for Bitcoin. And I believe this was a way of creating a new source of liquidity for Bitcoin, and that way, should they remove Tether or do anything to it, you can continue to feed new liquidity without relying on Tether. Think of it for a moment. The ETFs is one of the biggest signals that something's going to happen to Tether to me, but we'll have to see just how much, if anything. Amonic says here, we will have a massive rush of people exchanging USDT and USDC for the real USD. Are you ready? I am. I tell you, I can't wait to see the results here. And it really brings me to Cowboy Crypto's post here, and thank goodness he's back. He was wrongfully targeted as an imposter account when he's actually the original account. It was a huge mistake, it looked like, and I'm glad that they got him back on. I know I retweeted and shared, tried to get him back. So it wasn't very long. He was out the same day and back the same day. And if it's going to happen to you, that's how we like to see it. Quick turnaround. Let's get it corrected and fixed and get him back up and running. So we're glad he's with us. But right here you can see Ken Montgomery going from the Federal Reserve feels more like a transition integration team move than just an advisory role, doesn't it? It does to me. It does to me. Swamp Gator says, this is probably the most bullish appointment I have seen. Ken Montgomery came from the Federal Reserve in 2 locations that he worked at the Federal Reserve. You know, this is major appointments here. We got Sheila Bair there, voted twice the most powerful woman in the world because she worked at the FDIC forever. So, you know, we have the right kind of people on the advisory board that really signals that the real USD is extremely highly compliant and coveted is the way I see it. Now, with that being said, we know that we are in a 90-day window to hear about the first round of applications for spot ETFs, XRP ETFs. So this is getting super exciting. So we should start to know something on the first round of applications by around late February, early March, right? This is getting super exciting. Now think about the liquidity flow coming in for us on such a thing. And think about the liquidity flow that comes in knowing that we have a successful launch of the real USD on the Ethereum network and the XRP ledger, and soon to be on other multiple chains as well. So very, very exciting. Bitstamp is excited. We know Bitstamp is set to be acquired by Robinhood in 2025, and they're so bullish, they're saying they absolutely believe that XRP is going to make history in 2025, and the reason they believe so is multiple reasons. It's not just because Bitstamp is strengthening its ties with XRP, building a derivatives platform on the XRP ledger. That would be enough in itself, wouldn't it? But then there's the acquisition by Robinhood of Bitstamp, which is going to expand their international footprint while leveraging Bitstamp's trusted reputation and knowing that they're building a derivatives platform. Then you go another step further. Remember, Ripple just recently donated $5 million in XRP to President-elect Trump's inaugural fund. I remind everybody that Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse met with the Federal Reserve in October and November just 2 months ago. Twice in as many months, right? And then we had the donation. Then we found out from the chief legal officer, Stuart Alderati, that they met with President-elect Trump back in last summer in San Francisco. So President Trump and his team know exactly the power and relevance of Ripple and XRP. Then we have the launch of the real USD, getting approval and green listed from the NYDFS, right? Then we have all the appointments that are happening through the SEC, CFTC, and the U.S. Treasurer, all pro-crypto. The crypto czar pro-crypto, AI, right? I mean, there is so much in front of us. I am so excited for each and every one of us. Amonic says the XRP Golden Cross has been confirmed, and this usually means good things to come in the near term, so keep your eyes on a swivel, head on a swivel, I should say. Egrad Crypto still says the eyes are rally all the way to $27 as per the current technical setup. We've gone over it, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing what we're talking about here. And multiple analysts agree XRP following the 2017 trend, forecasting a 4,250% gain. And if we get such a surge, you need to know it's not out of the realm of possibility, because we've seen XRP get as much as 50+ thousand. Some say 60 to 70,000% gains, depending where you pull your measurements from. And multiple analysts on here are talking about multiple things and attaining above $100 demands, because 4,250% would put us just under $100 at the current price. But they see $100 well within reach in XRP's future. You know, when I look at all of this, one of the things that really stands out to me is that you have this right here. This one analyst has proposed even more ambitious target, while other analysts take more conservative approach. The analyst, I think it's Bill Bawu's chart, predicts a scenario where XRP follows a 2017 trend with initial peaks around $26, followed by a correction. After that, the asset could soar above $100, according to that chart. And that's using a lot of the fractals from 2017, 2018 going forward here. What I think is so interesting to me about all of this is simply this. We have so much fundamental news in front of us that's about to happen, just like stablecoin legislation, market infrastructure bill. This will allow, for the first time, financial institutions and enterprises to be able to use stablecoins, and then soon to be digital assets too. We've never seen this before. So to see these things on the chart actually makes sense to me, because we're getting ready to get some very, very big key legislation and appointments in government, a sworn-in pro-crypto president that is going to embrace this innovation in technology, and therefore there will be something coming into the charts that we've never seen before. And I think that allows for us to really start having serious conversations about the 3, 4, and 5-digit XRP in the future that I've always believed in. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspectives. Now we're going into the Freedom Zone, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to want to come with us today. Oh, today's a short one, but what we're going to look at is just so amazing. You won't believe it. And the technology has been around forever. And some would even suggest that someone lost their life over creating such a technology. You can go to digperspective.com, click the Freedom Zone, and come on in for next to nothing. Support the channel. We love it. We're grateful for it. If not, just hit the like and subscribe and share with somebody you know. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. We're going in right now. Come on in. All right.